Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, hello. If you're not, welcome back. Today I'm just going to be doing a productive day in my life, mainly based around getting stuff situated and ready for the internship in the fall, ordering some stuff, and contacting some more places for possible rotations, and so gonna be doing that. I had a French toast sticks for breakfast because I really was craving French toast sticks and a mango, so I had half a mango. I want to say they're called Paradise mangoes, but they're really good. Found them at our local farmers market and got them one time, tried it, really liked it, so got another one and had that and the 4 French toast sticks and some coffee. And typically in the summer I'll drink cold coffee, but lately, I tried blending my collagen in with some warm water and then adding my cold brew in, and I just didn't like the taste of it that great. So even though collagen doesn't really have a taste to it, you can tell a difference. So now I've just started having 1 cup of hot coffee in the morning, and then either having my cold brew in the late morning or in the afternoon. I'm not going to have cold brew today because I actually have a oat milk. I think it's a La Colombe drink. I'll show y'all when I drink it, but it's a oat milk. I think it's vanilla flavored. We'll see. But yeah, so that's what I'm going to be doing today. I am getting ready to work on all this stuff, and let's get started. So here's my to-do list. I don't have a title on it because I've just not gotten around to doing that. It's not the way I wanted to do it, but I just wanted to keep it updated as I thought about stuff. So I've got to buy all these books. Some I think are on Amazon. The others are, there's links in the little list that we got for a new intern letter. And then I've got to submit some items. I've got the last thing I needed to submit items to Google Form that they have, so I'm going to do that. And then submit my transcripts, submit my first TV test that I did, and then I'm going to go get my other one soon and get it and submit it. And then I got to buy a white lab coat and write a check. We've got clinical worksheets that we've got to start working on, and then I've got to contact these people for the dialysis center to do at least 4 weeks for my clinical rotation. I worked with her for a little bit for volunteering. She is a certified diabetes educator at Wilmington Health, so it'll work for the wellness rotation, and then I need to contact WIC for the WIC rotation. So I've got to do all this, and then we'll see if we can get it all done today. So I just bought all the books and my white lab coat. So when that comes in, they're all supposedly coming in this Friday. So I'm gonna try this on and make sure it does fit, because looking at all the reviews and questions and such for different lab coats, it was not the best. It was hard to figure out what size to get, so I got a medium. for the unisex one, which is typically what I wear when I get a unisex size. I wear medium, but and then female cut anywhere between large to extra large, depending on the way the clothing is cut. So I'm gonna mark this off, and we're just gonna check those in because I bought them all. We're just gonna cross off. This 7 Habits of Highly Effective People is one that they want us to read before we go into orientation, because we're going to get into groups and talk about it. So I'm interested to see what that one's like and about. And then there was a new nutrition diagnosis and related care coming out, and they said July, but looking on Amazon, it looks like it's going to be November. Now that might just be before November it gets to Amazon or something, but also on Amazon it said November 1st was 2021 was the publication date. So I was like, I kind of saved money. So I think this one is like $70 on here instead of $124 for the new edition, and they said the 8th edition would be fine, that we wouldn't have to get the new 9th edition. So, and then we can cross off the lab coat because I bought that, and now I just have to submit information to the Google form, my transcript, my test, the check, and then do all this. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, you're gonna knock my camera. So I have emailed the lady that I did some volunteering with about the wellness rotation, so I can go ahead and cross that off. And then I just called the WIC office at the public health department, and she was so nice. Like, she apparently they already have a contract with Meredith College, which is who I'm doing my internship with, and they were going to bring someone in last year, but then COVID, and so she's like, the contract's already done. So I was like, oh great, that's awesome. So that's like one less thing that I have to worry about. And so she sent me the information to contact for the person in HR to contact to start the process going. So I've got to email that person, and then I emailed her my modules so that she can make sure to that like they can meet everything. And she's like, it's not just staying you're not going to be here the whole time. You're not just staying inside in this facility. You're going out. You're doing like a mobile farmers market. I send you to different places. I was like, that's great, because that way I get to experience more than just like sitting in the public health department. But I mean, also, if I wanted to become like a WIC or public health nutrition dietitian, then it wouldn't be a bad thing if I like stayed in the building. But I like to explore and get to see new things. So but yeah, so got the book spot, contacted that. The dialysis center, can't call them today because on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays they close at noon. They open at 5:15 in the morning and then they close at noon. But on Tuesday, Thursdays, and I think Saturdays, they're open till 4 o'clock. So I'll call them tomorrow and ask them about that, because I didn't know they closed early. So the stuff I got left to do is submit items to the Google form, the transcript, put my TB test in, write a check, and work on clinical worksheets. So this is the La Colombe that I got. It's made with oat milk, and it's just the original. I think I had the vanilla one last time. Yep, just tastes like coffee with milk. But yeah, it's not bad. It's got 120 milligrams of natural caffeine, which basically equals 1.5 cups of coffee. So definitely, I think they had like a pumpkin spice one during the fall season, so I'm looking forward to getting that because I really want to try that. I love pumpkin spice. But yeah, this is not bad. Cheers. Hey guys, so I am in my PJs and got my contacts out. I'm ready for bed. I edited part of this video. I didn't get through everything in my to-do list because there were some things that popped up that weren't on my to-do list today that I did, like grocery shopping this morning. I also got a late start to the day. So instead of waking up at 7, I woke up at 8 and then laid and snuggled with my cat in bed, and then got up and helped get my sister ready and situated, and then I made my breakfast, and we ended up going to, instead of like 9 o'clock is the time we were aiming to go to the grocery store, we ended up going around like 9:45. I mean, which is not a bad thing. It's still technically being productive because we grocery shopped for the week, you know? So that's technically being productive, and I like grocery shopping and made sure to eat something before going grocery shopping. Otherwise, I would have bought the whole store. So we did that, and then came back and I started on my to-do list and had lunch and took a little break and had lunch and watched an episode of One Tree Hill because my mom and dad and I are watching One Tree Hill, and I think we're on season 2 now. I'm not for sure what episode, but it's pretty good. Don't know why I haven't watched it before now. And so we did that, and then I got started on my to-do list, and then I didn't finish everything that I wanted to do on it, so I I got the stuff that I wanted to do though, which was ordering my books, my lab coat, and making sure those were ordered and coming in. And I don't know when the stuff from the Academy of Nutrition and Dietetics is going to come in, because I didn't get, like, I'll have to look and see if I got an email saying when its estimated shipping date is. I haven't gotten an email that it's shipped yet, just a thank you for your order, so an order confirmation email. But with Amazon, I like with Amazon you can pick the day you want it to come, or like if you have multiple items, like some of my items would have come in on Thursday and Friday, but or I could have just picked them all on Friday, so there was fewer boxes. So everything should come in, at least one box, maybe two, depending on where it's coming from, but they'll all come in on Friday. And I'll need to make sure that my white lab coat fits, because it was interesting trying to figure out how to order that. But so just those were the main things I really wanted to get done. So I'll wake up early tomorrow and knock everything else off the to-do list. Oh, and I contacted DeVito was the only one that I didn't contact because they closed early and I didn't realize that. So but yeah, so I'll wake up and catch y'all early in the morning tomorrow and knock off those other things. So technically it's a productive day in my life because it'll still be within the 24-hour window, but it'll be on like 2 separate calendar days. But who's counting, you know? So, you know, who's tracking that? But yeah, so I will catch y'all in the morning. I'm going to go to bed and maybe finish editing something. I don't know. I'm not really tired, but I know that I need to get some rest before I get up and start working in the morning. So definitely will get that cup of coffee too. But yeah, so I will catch y'all in the morning and update y'all then. So sorry for that. I have gotten my items submitted, as you would have seen. So cross that off. Got my transcript submitted, and I just got an email confirming that she got it. So I love it when they do that. That way I know it did get through. I submitted my test to Complio. I don't remember if I filmed that or not. If I did, I'll have it up there. Otherwise, I'm trying not to put, a lot of personal, where there'd be personal information available for people to see. I did not show that I wrote the technology fee check because it does have my address and everything on it, and I'm not for sure how to blur stuff out yet. But I did write it. I can show you the envelope. I've not started working on the clinical worksheets yet, or called the dialysis center, but I can get started on that and just give you a little look at what they are, at least the two that we have for right now. And then I gotta call the dialysis center as well, and that will be everything. And I'll basically be caught up, well, kind of caught up. I also have, we just got sent our medical terminology and abbreviation list. So I'm gonna start working on that, put that on some flashcards and have that to where I can start looking at it. Because I took medical terminology in undergrad, but I don't think I kept the textbook. I think I like borrowed it, and so I just bought a new one, and then like one of the ones they recommended. And then I also don't remember, I know with the tests we had that I printed all of them out, but I don't remember where I kept them. So they're either packed away in the storage unit or they're in my bed, on my bookshelf in my bedroom. But yeah, so I'll give you a little look at the worksheets and then call the dialysis center and we can cross those off. So here is one of the 2 worksheets that we have to do. It is, there we go. It's a general medicine elderly MNT worksheet. So it's basically medical nutrition therapy with the elderly and general medicine. We have to go through and define these, explain them, and then this is apparently a short answer section. So I have to describe the Braden scale, answer these questions. There's resources that she's given to us. And then we've got to put pictures in there for the different stages. And then apparently, because of COVID-19, this is something we're going to learn, is medical nutrition therapy with COVID-19. And there are like studies and such that they've done on the different like supplements, nutrition and stuff that can be effective with COVID-19. So that's some resources here that she's given us to look at, and then questions to answer. And then here's the elderly MNT. So the first one was just about general medicine MNT, and then this section we're looking at elderly medical nutrition therapy and how to help the elderly group for their needs, for their nutrition needs. It's long, and there's like some lab values, like fake lab values for us to learn with, because you have to have examples to be able to learn and do stuff. And then that's that one. There's like this last page, and then this is the assessments and laboratory values one that we have to do, and it is basically this first one we have got to do, write the equation, calculate the ideal body weight, and then for each gender, and then calculate the weight change there. And then we've got to follow like the percent of body for each amputation here, and then calculate the ideal body weight with the certain amputations. So we have to find this stuff online or in textbooks, and then include a citation for each. So like BMI, list the BMI here, which I've done so many times, it's not even funny. And there's different ways to calculate like a person's BMI too, but there's like one that sticks better than the other, but it all depends on how you learn. Like it could be easier for one person than it is for the other. But yeah, this is basically what we learn. We have to convert these to this. So I'm excited. I've got a little time to work on it and then turn it in. And we have to make sure it's correct. So the interesting thing is, how do we know if it's correct before we start our rotations. I don't know if like during orientation they'll go over it to make sure it is correct and that we did do it right, and that way if we have any questions we can ask. I'm not for sure. There wasn't really great instruction, so I don't know if you want to see that or not. But yeah, so this is the worksheet, and then let's see, here is our vocabulary list. So we've got to go through and look at these and then define them. There's so many. How many exactly are there? 159. Wow. But basically, where's the email? So we basically have to it's in the terminology and abbreviations list, so we have to define them and memorize for the internship. We'll use them regularly, and so got to make sure that they are all good to go. But yeah, I just wanted to give y'all a look at this, and so I'm going to be pulling out the flashcards for sure, because that's one of the ways that I learn is by writing it down, so flashcards will help. I know a lot of people like to use Quizlet. I use that when I don't want to be taking my flashcards everywhere, so sometimes I'll do regular like physical flashcards and Quizlet. Well, one thing I like about Quizlet though is that you can like test your knowledge like with an actual test, like you can set it up as like you're taking a test, so that's the good thing about Quizlet. But I also like handwriting stuff down because that helps me learn too. But yeah, that's basically the different worksheets that I gotta do. Oop, that's not a worksheet. But yeah, just wanted to let y'all take a little look at those and get an understanding of what we do to prepare for the internship. Let's cross these off. Started work on that, and I called but got no answer. So that is all of them. Whoop whoop. I guess I could cross this off too. Awesome. The to-do list is finally complete. Yay. I am happy to say that the to-do list is done. I am happy to have that complete. It is nice to see it marked off, all marked off, crossed off, circles colored in, everything. So, that's basically done. I think there's only a few other things that I have left to do. I have to get my second TB test done, and then I'm waiting for my CPR certificate to come so I can put that up there, because I did the skills portion the other day, or last week, so I've just got to get the certificate so I can submit that in and then do my attestation, or however you say it, for COVID, and turn in my second TB test once I get it done, and that'll be everything for the stuff that's due on July 1st for the internship. And the books are all ordered. I'm waiting for them to come in Friday, especially because I want to try my white coat on to make sure it fits. Otherwise I've got to send it back and order either a bigger or smaller size. It was really hard to figure out sizing for that with everybody's different reviews. But yeah, so check's done, everything's done. I'm happy. It's so nice. So I'm going to basically go back over everything and make sure majority of the stuff is done. So all I got to do is just finish the rest of the little things that I've got to do for the internship, and do whatever else they throw at us for the rest of the summer before orientation starts in August. And I'm excited. But yeah, I figured I'd give y'all an update on that, and that basically ends the video. I'm going to end it here, and everything's finished, and that's what I wanted to accomplish, and it is done. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope to see y'all in the next one, and have a great day. I hope this made y'all productive, or at least in the mood to be motivated to do something. and I'll catch y'all next time. Bye.